welcome back, welcome back, my amazing students. It's that time again. It's information technology class with Miss Brown, and I promise you, I have something interesting lined up for you. But before we get into it, please go over to Reach Educational Services channel and like and subscribe. Hot topic for today is computer network. Yes, computer network. I'm pretty sure a lot of you are puzzled right now. But never fear, Dr. IT Brown is here. Before we go any further, I have one question for you. Have you any idea what is a network? Well, if not, let's get into that. Well, a network is two or more devices that are linked and are sharing resources such as files. They also allows you to communicate. Now, this communication is done electronically. But by what means are devices on a network linked? Well, there are two ways of linking devices on a network. One, by wireless connections such as Bluetooth, infrared, and Wi Fi. And two, by wired and cabled connections such as telephone lines. Interesting, right? I tell you, you have a lot more to grasp. But before we go any further, we need to establish the different types of networks. There are three main types of networks. One, wide area network. Two, local area network. And three, metropolitan area network. So we're moving right along to local area network. What do you think local area network is? Local area network is where a small group of devices are connected in a small area such as an apartment, the hospital, or even an office. Now think about an office that has five departments and only one printer. Can you imagine if everybody is supposed to send their documents at the same time and go and collect it at the same time? What a chaos that would be. But land allows you to send your document to the printer and collect it at a later date. The local area network has its advantages and disadvantages. Advantages like it is secure because there is no outside connection. Another one is that due to the small space or small size, the internet speed is relatively fast. And the final one I have for you is that it has limited wired connections. Remember, we spoke about wireless connections? Yes, land has that. So let's look at some disadvantages of LAN. One disadvantage of LAN is that privacy violation may happen. Two, data security threats. And three, it covers limited areas. So the next type of network we will be looking at is metropolitan area network. Yes, the metropolitan area network is where several local area networks are connected to each other using a telephone line. The size of a metropolitan area network is larger than a local area network. And as the name metropolitan suggests, it covers cities and towns. This is also used by university campuses. And in this image, you see where several local area networks are connected to each other. So like local area network, metropolitan area network has its good sides and its bad sides. So let's look to the good sides of metropolitan area network. It is less expensive than wide area network to set up. Sending of local emails are present, and sharing of internet. Yes, sharing of internet
Now, after hearing the good sides of metropolitan area network, we must know the bad sides of it. One bad side is that it's difficult to manage. The internet speeds differ and hackers attacks, and it needs way more wires than local area network. Now we are down to the final furlong. Yes, wide area network. Let's go and look what that is. Wide area network, as the name suggests, provides long distance transmission of data. Yes, the size of a wide area network is larger than both local area network and metropolitan area network. Wide area network covers countries, continents, and even the world. Can you imagine? So, after hearing what wide area network is, you think you can give me the best or the most common example of wide area network? Yes, the www, the World Wide Web. Perfect. So, a wide area network consists of several local area networks and metropolitan area networks connecting to each other. Similarly to local area network and metropolitan area network, wide area network has its upsides and its downsides. Let's look at its upsides. So I have three here for you. The first one is that wide area network covers a large geographical area. Hence, business offices situated at longer distances can communicate easily. Two, like local area network, it allows for the sharing of resources and application software. And three, organizations can form their global integrated network through this type of network. Pretty interesting, right? I know. I'm loving wide area network. Come, let's not hesitate. Let's jump straight into the bad sides of wide area network. So, the first one I have for you is that initial investment costs are pretty high. It is difficult to maintain the network. There are more errors and issues due to wide connections and wide coverage, and also because there are several different technologies being used. As it relates to the security level, it is pretty low. Do I really want to fall in love with wide area network though? We are almost at the end of class, but before we do anything, let's recap. Yes, it's recap time. So, for recap time, I only have three questions for you. Only three questions. Yes, and I know they're gonna be pretty easy for you. So, let's go ahead. My first question is the linking of devices and the sharing of resources is called what? Yes, I knew you had it in you. Yes, that's called a network. Now, my second question is by what means are these devices on that network linked together? Good. There are two ways of linking devices. One, by wired connections, and two, by wireless connections. But what are the three types of network? Perfect. Local area network, wide area network, and metropolitan area network. I knew I had some bright scholars in my class. Trust me, that is one of the reasons I am always excited to be here. But unfortunately, that's it for me for today. But please remember to visit us next time at Reach Educational Services channel on YouTube. Bye, guys.